We gon' talk about the old, young, smart, dumb. Let me show you where I'm coming from. You better tell them or I will.
Man, you better tell them or I will. Check this out, right? So I'm out at this 3-day volleyball tournament for my daughter, right? And I'm walking through the hotel and stuff, and they got the little t-shirt, sock store, souvenir thing. But anyway, it had this shirt that said, "Bad choices make good stories." And I thought about myself, and all of y'all know I'm alcoholic, right? So since the last time we saw each other, by the grace of God, I hit 17 years sober. But that t-shirt, was on. I'm like, I'm gonna buy that t-shirt. And anyway, I got to moving in the volleyball tournament and everything. And then by the time it was time to roll, I forgot to buy the t-shirt. But anyway, man, I was riding the other day, and I got a few new, what we call in recovery, sponsees. So a couple of cats that I'm working with to help them through the process. And I was thinking, you have to do the unnecessary to do the necessary. What are you saying, Sean? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I done a whole lot of unnecessary shit, man. Now I'm strictly about the necessary. If it's no need for me to do it, I'm not doing it. You can't make me do it. It is unnecessary. But how did I get to the necessary? It was because of all of the unnecessary things, right? Unnecessary blowing money, unnecessarily eating, everything, right? So the amount of alcohol I drank was unnecessary, man. Huh? Come on, man. Some of the things I have said to people was unnecessary. Some of the things you doing right now is unnecessary. But we must go and do that so, one, we could burn it out and find out what is necessary. And once we find out what is necessary, become at peace with it and be about it. It is necessary for me to show up for my wife and daughter and my sons. It is very necessary. It is necessary for me to take care of myself, better care of myself, right? It is necessary to drink the right amount of water in a day. Now, I'm only talking to those that want to get the most out of life, to have the most peace of mind, to be in harmony with other people, especially people under your roof, and to be in harmony with self and the universe and move and enjoy this thing called life, man. Because there's some good living out here. And you talking to a person that was down on the bottom, man. What? Nothing necessary but the next drink. Man, when you do the unnecessary and you find out what is necessary, the same thing, the smallest of things, will make you grateful every day. Some people may look at me. One lady in my group called me silly. And I told her, I said, you know where silly come from? She was like, no. I said, it come from the word silly, meaning blessed. And that I am. It straighten her ass out real quick. Huh? It is necessary for me to get up earlier in the morning. I went to the doctor the other day, y'all. Hurting. My man Maul, I done told y'all this a few seasons back. You know what I'm saying? A couple of seasons ago, when Maul told me about turning 40 and how shit gonna start aching. Well, I'm 51 now. I was aching so damn bad, I went to the doctor. Why? Because the pain was unnecessary. But the shit was so bad, I went to the doctor. And the doctor told me It is necessary for your ass to start stretching at 51 years old. You got to stretch and move around if you don't want to feel this pain no more. Hmm? And I'm going to go even a step further. It may not even be necessary. This shit vital. Because I'm telling you, you should be getting in my shoulder right here. Man, shit, look here. That lady touched my elbow. I damn near knocked her ass out. Huh? From not moving, man. Not doing the necessary exercise. Now, Sean, you don't have to do it. Your ass could be hunched over, walking around, talking about back pain and all of this, or you could get to moving, man. Take better care of yourself. Drink more water. Stretch. You worth 30 minutes a day, Sean. You that's looking and listening to me right now. You worth 30 minutes a day to take care of yourself. Hmm? Now, let's think about that for a minute. You're talking 30-minute workout. Little stretch, get your heart rate up, keep it moving. 30 minutes a day. But yet, we stuck doing the unnecessary. And I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it tomorrow. Tomorrow never come, baby. It's only right now. Huh? Man, what's some other unnecessary stuff I done did? There's so much. Look here. I'm going through a background check right now. Mark, the motherfuckers got my fingerprints and sent me every violation I ever received and every arrest. And I was sharing with my daughter, and she said, "How many times you been arrested?" I say, "Shit, huh?" From what I'm looking at, I think it's 11 or 11 or 12. And in this background check in this avenue me and my wife on, I need what they call an exception to be able to work in this field. So due to unnecessary behavior, because it wasn't, I could have went and got my license when I was a kid. But keep in mind, the way that my family was living when I was 14, I was driving with no L's. I didn't get my license till I met my wife, with girlfriend at the time. We've been together 28 years. 29. Let me check with her. But anyway, it's either 28 or 29. But anyway, so all of these arrests for driving on suspended license, which turned into a warrant, then I get licked again, and boom, boom, boom. I had to break them all down, man. They want to know what happened on that day. You think I remember all the way back to 97, 98? I mean, I do, but I had to sit still, break it down. And then they came to, I got arrested for assault with a deadly weapon. And at that time, it was very necessary. Okay? I have no problem with that charge. You talk to my woman crazy, we getting ready to get to it. It's necessary that I introduce you to Jesus. Okay? And you know what was the thing that really got me now that I'm doing the necessary things? When I reached out to the people because I needed 3 character letters. Man, them people jumped on it and wrote. I probably read 2-3 sentences and I just had to send that shit in because I didn't want to start crying reading it. Then they wanted to know, what have you done that shows change? And my mentor last night, we coming back from a slot, and he say, "You send me the paper," and I tell him exactly what type of change that happened. He say, "Because I saw you when you got here." Man, but it's good to go to doing the necessary. In a nutshell, being responsible. Taking on the responsibilities that you have in received or incurred due to doing the unnecessary, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, pastors, preachers, reverends, tap in if I'm wrong. Somewhere in that biblical scripture, it say, "Choose a path and I'll straighten it out." So I chose the unnecessary. Or some may deem it unnecessary. But now, everything I do is necessary. It's pretty damn fun. I have a blast. I have a blast sometime with doing nothing. I'm going to say that again. Sometime I have a blast doing nothing. Do you understand? No. Don't understand, because I know a few do, but that ain't the right wording. Imagine the release of pressure and tension when I learned, and if you don't know, I hope you learn, that sometime doing nothing is doing everything. Huh? You listening to a person that damn near became unnecessary as a person. That's how far down that alcohol had me. To developing and accepting what life was giving me, becoming peaceful with it, to where the revelation came that sometime doing nothing is doing everything. Now, this person that I was now has a calendar that is so filled that I'm looking for a day where I don't have to do nothing. They are far and in between, but when they come, we don't do nothing. I'm sharing that with you to let you know, one, that change is possible. Two, that change is good. Don't fear change. Get rid of that unnecessary. Weed it out. You know, all of us, especially us that own homes or been in the same place for a long time, I'm talking more than 5 years, we have so much unnecessary shit in the house. It's so much unnecessary stuff that we accumulate that we don't even go get the necessary. How, Maul? Huh? Knowing you need to go get a new whatever it is. But we've been in one way so long that I will get to it. Man, get rid of the unnecessary as fast as you can, because when you get to them necessaries, things just smooth out, man. They go, it appears to go in the right direction all the time. Not some of the time. When you're dealing with the necessary, now you're on the mission. Huh? Some people say you found your purpose. No, I'm just doing the necessary. And man, it start to line up. And when it start to line up, man, then people start calling you lucky. They start calling you lucky. But nah, you're just on the necessary. I don't do the unnecessary. Huh? Man, I'm telling you, it's worth it. And now I'm going to take my own advice, and I'm going to go home and I'm going to clean my closet out and get rid of the unnecessary. Because it's shit in there, boy, I'm a good 10 pounds heavier than, or heavier than, how could I say it? I'm never going to be under this 10 pounds. Right? So my point is, it's some suits in there that when I was high school skinny, I ain't going to fit them no more. Even if I bring them back to the tailor, they not going to work no more. So from me to you, I'm going to get rid of them and I'll come back and tell you about it. Because my wife and I might not believe it, but it's necessary for me to go get some more suits. But anyway, man, on a serious note, get rid of the unnecessary and do the necessary. I love y'all, man, and thanks for loving me. I'll at you in a minute. Oh, shit, man.
We gonna have a deep conversation, probably reach across the nation. I'm getting to the point, be patient. Tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them, yeah. You are now tuned in to the #1 podcast on the internet. Sean P. You better tell them.